me with the role of press secretary for the administration. I am honored to assume these responsibilities of communications director, especially during our challenging moments for our nation. If you don't know me, I'm Bob. I ran for governor once. I lost pretty bad. I'm a lawyer, former attorney general. I have no communications experience, and
You
I
can't
feel
even
like I'm
say
pretty.
talk about yourself for 20 minutes.
So anyway, the president wants to start by addressing a matter of significant concern. I feel like this is the elephant in the room. It's pretty hard to ignore, which is the ongoing recall situation involving the governor and the state assembly. The president has reached the decision not to initiate a recall petition against the governor. He believes that such an action could potentially lead to more division rather than fostering trust within the state government. The president is underscoring the urgency of shifting the focus from miscommunication to collaboration within the administrations of both the federal government and the state of Colorado. He has emphasized the need to prioritize policies that mutually benefit both the state and the nation, something different than what we have seen in the past month. By diligently working together, we have the opportunity to forge a path toward a stronger and more inclusive country that benefits everyone. However, it is definitely important to note that 22 signatures have been duly filed and certified by the Federal Election Commission for the recall process concerning the members of the Assembly. We are currently awaiting confirmation from group management regarding the potential advancement of an election in this matter, and I would ask that all members of the press forward their questions to me rather than the president regarding this issue. The president is also delighted to express gratitude for the widespread approval reflected in the recent Truth Paper polling for not only the president and vice president, but also for the entire White House team. We extremely appreciate it. Now, to conclude the day's work, the president also took a pivotal step in addressing a pressing issue, which is the need to restructure the intelligence community, which has raised significant concerns. To this end, the president nominated Robbie Beast Pro 90,000, the current White House chief of staff, to assume the role of director of the Central Intelligence Agency. This nomination comes after a prolonged period of vacancies within the agencies, but with this decision, both the IC and the CIA are poised to return to the regular operations, and we anticipate the continuation of the exceptional work we have witnessed from both entities in the past. I do want to just start by saying, or end by saying, that the new guidelines established by the press corps and the White House Communications Office, we are committed to a different approach than what we may have witnessed from other press corps, specifically in the state of Colorado. Our commitment is to address every question raised, creating an environment where every reporter and citizen, irrespective of their perspectives, is given the opportunity to voice their inquiries. We kindly request refraining from using inappropriate language or engaging in insults. But if you wish to engage in discussions that challenge our viewpoints, we are open to listening and addressing your concerns. Now, before I head off to questions, I do want to give some time to the president because I know the president wants to talk about the restructuring of the Department of Defense and Armed Forces. And then after, we will answer some questions. Mr. President.
I don't want to spend too much time on the military restructure because it's going to take a lot more planning. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up what's going to be happening in the next few days and weeks. We currently have the Coast Guard, Navy, and Army. In the coming weeks, we're going to downsize just into the Army. We're going to be taking a strong Boulder approach to focusing only on Boulder, besides for one division of the Army, which will deal with wars and other MILSIM related things. We think this is the best approach because we currently have the three branches that splits our members into three different areas, with Coast Guard not even being allowed to get onto because they aren't completely under the DoD or the NG. By doing this, we can move everybody into one branch and have the same command for everybody, where we work off of each other and help improve activity. We'll be hosting our trainings only in NUSA approved games, which includes the FLETC campus. So BMTs will be held at the FLETC campus, and then their phase 2 will be held in Boulder, where they'll learn in-game techniques that they learned from phase 1 of the FLETC campus. We're not saying you can't do MILSIM, but we're definitely going to be focusing on Boulder completely. We understand that the UN has wars that we need to fight in, and not everybody has the same guns as us and everything. So there will be a section of the Army that focuses on Milsim and Boulder, and they will be the ones that fight our wars. I'm open to answering questions about this when we take questions. It's still a work in progress, but I'll keep everybody updated on it. And that's it, Bob. So,
Thank you, Mr. President. All right. Yeah, I stated before, we're open to answering every question. Just please don't be an asshole. That's the gist of it. So go ahead and raise your hand, and I'll start bringing people up, or I'll have somebody else bring somebody up. We'll start with internal developer, please. If somebody could bring him up. If someone can bring up internal developer, a cough,
wink,
cough,
wink,
gut
wink.
pat. Hi, internal. Go ahead.
Hello, this is Internal from the Colorado Chronicle. Will the White House be giving out full-size candy bars on Halloween?
I'm pleased to say on behalf of the president that we
That's
have
a
a new
dumbass
policy
question. Oh, my bad.
that will be enacting through one of the newest executive orders coming around Halloween time, where we will be handing out full-size candy bars, and not only one candy bar per trick-or-treater, but two full-size candy bars per trick-or-treater.
But if you're fat, we're not going to give you anything. So.
Yeah, of course. We love exercise. We're like Michelle Obama.
Thank you so much.
And, of course. Thank you. If you can, get off the stage. You can. There you go. All right. Next question. Teal Fedora. Hi, Teal. Go ahead.
Hey guys. Mr. Press Secretary, Mr. President, I've got a quick question for you guys. What guarantees, if any, has the president received from the governor re-expanding the legislature? Is that something that I know that the FEC is waiting on a writ of expansion from the governor? Is that a conversation you've had with him, or?
If I can, if United, if you want to respond, you can respond as well. But I do want to just highlight the fact that we have received confirmation from several members of group management, as well as some individuals with the Federal Election Commission, that the governor is writing a writ of election to fill the numbers of seats that were not filled during the election due to a lack of candidates. So that's one of the things that we do want to highlight, is the governor is taking the step to fill those vacancies, but I will hand it over to the president if the president wants to comment on the conversations that he has had with the governor himself.
I'd say I mean, I heard it indirectly. I didn't hear it straight from the governor. Governor and I still aren't communicating. We reached out in the group chat, but I think he's been busy. He's starting school soon and everything. So hopefully we can have a meeting soon and talk about that. But I think it's a very good idea to expand. I think it'll solve a lot of issues. We just have the lack of people right now, and I know there's somebody that's somebody's in the hospital right now and hasn't been able to been communicated with. So of course we have our thoughts with them, but that's pretty much it.
Does that answer your question too?
Yes, thank you guys.
Thank you. Next question next person to bring up, if we could bring up AKA Cool Guy 96, please. The AKA Cool Guy 96, my good friend.
White House Chief of Staff.
Okay. Hey guys. So,
Hi.
as the new White House Chief of Staff, it's my duty to ask important questions. So, is it true that the federal government, based on the former question about the candy, that they currently focus more on useless topics than important issues which need to be handled?
I think that the issue in regards to king-size candy bars is not a useless issue. Right now across the United States, we are seeing struggling people not being able to feed themselves, and Halloween is one of those dates in which
You're
people
being
are able to
fired
go door
after
to
this.
door asking for food and candy and so much more. So I don't think it's a useless issue. Next up, Guidus 5089. Can we bring up Guidus 5089? Hello, Guidus.
Hello. Okay, so I have 3 questions. First one, I just want to quickly get this out of the way because it's mandatory. Gay son or thought daughter?
Gay son.
Thank you, United. Bob?
I would say thought daughter. I'm not a big fan of the gays.
That's respectful.
What the fuck?
Me neither. Anyways, so this is about the military thing you were on about.
Uh-huh.
So first of all, the rank structure. I remember hearing about this, but like somebody listed out the entire rank structure. I think it was internal, but I completely forgot. Do you have anything you can like give to the public and myself about that?
I think the idea that me and Internal were discussing before was just having a battalion at first, but I think we're gonna do the we're gonna have the whole entire branch at first just to make sure we can make sure it's set up properly, because I think we can still do a full branch instead of just having one battalion. So the only thing I would probably change is I don't think we really need a DoD anymore. We don't need a SecDef and SecDef to handle one thing. I'd like it if the JCS, the CSA, could just report directly to me. I don't think we need all those useless ranks in between when I can
Yeah.
just handle it myself. And
No,
Inspector General. Sorry, my bad.
Because I remember hearing something about like the highest rank was gonna be like an 05 or something like that.
That's if we did the
And there's gonna
battalion.
be like 3 officers and everyone else is enlisted.
I mean, that's not a terrible idea because everybody focuses on trying to be an officer, but we don't have enlisted
Yeah.
ranks either. So
'Cause
that
I
might
feel
be
like
something in
it's
the
still very
future.
possible to have like enlisted be very rewarding.
Yeah, it is in real life, so it should be
Yeah.
here too,
And
I guess.
my final question is: you said that you're only going to be using official Noosa games for training, for example, FLETC or Boulder, but one of the main key like standout features of the National Guard is that you don't have to be FLETC certified. So how would you be doing a phase 1 if you're not FLETC certified and don't have access to the campus?
So the USM group has access to the FLETC campus. I don't know if you knew that, but anybody that's in the USM group can go to the FLETC campus. So we'll be utilizing that. I didn't know that until last week, so
I
kind of
didn't know
changes a
that
few
until
things.
now.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Thank you guys
Yep.
for your answers
Thank
to
you,
my
Gaius.
questions. Likewise.
Alrighty, let's bring up Rob 991,545, please. Hi, Rob.
Yeah, I had a question regarding
What?
Amazing. You know, that's actually one of my favorite types of questions that people ask. Okay, I'll go ahead and bring up. I'm gonna totally butcher this. If we can bring up Monsieur Marble, please. Monsieur Marble. Hello, Monsieur.
That's actually exactly how you pronounce it.
Oh,
Yeah, that was dead on. I just wanted to ask a question regarding a news article that was published earlier today, if that's okay.
yeah, go for it.
All right. So I believe the Potato posted a news article, and I was just wondering
okay.
whether or not the White House would confirm or deny the reports that a infamous Russian mercenary leader was shot down over Boulder, Colorado. The Secretary of Defense claimed that it was necessary for national security, but is denying allegations that his ex-girlfriend was on board. I believe the Potato does have evidence that his ex-girlfriend was on board, and we just wanted to know whether or not that was factual or not.
That's classified.
Okay. How do we go about unclassifying that?
It's classified.
Okay,
We're not
all
gonna
right.
we're not gonna discuss something that is of such classified nature, please.
Okay.
Please.
Here, I'll post something in general real quick. All right, there you go. Okay.
Yeah. See, the president has commented,
Oh.
but it's so classified.
My bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that actually does.
Thank you for your question, Monsieur.
Yeah,
But
no problem.
please don't talk about classified information. Please.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't want
Justice
to Edward. I don't want to
Justice
Edward
for Rick's
Snowden you.
girlfriend.
I don't want to Edward Snowden you. So if you could just leave.
Bye.
Thank you. All right. Let's bring up Refreshed Mango. I know he's had his hand up for a while. Mr. Sheriff. Hi, Refreshed.
Two questions.
Go for it.
What steps has the federal government taken to proceed with bettering relations with the state government?
You know, I think when we're talking about the miscommunication and the lack of communication, really, over the past several weeks since the governor has been in office, I think the governor has been in office now for about
I asked what steps have been taken.
Yes,
Was there
I
any
know. I'm
steps
going to
or
answer
no?
your question. I'm going to answer your question. But you have to
Answer
let
it.
me finish first. you know, when the governor has been in office for the past 18 days, what we have seen from that relationship thus far has been that lack of communication, that lack of willingness to work with each other and keep each other in the conversation about what is going on in their respective jurisdictions. The president has remained committed thus far to keeping communication open. We know that just based off of the group chats that the president is in with the governor, that he is continuing to try to keep Tim Coulter in those conversations in regards to anything of what is going on in the state. However, we have not seen that communication coming back towards the federal government. I think that's a really big priority of the president to try to make sure that the relationship that is being built is beneficial for both sides, right? We don't want for the president to be putting in all of his effort into ensuring that the federal government is in these conversations and the federal government is able to function alongside the state government in the best way.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. United,
Oh,
check DMs
so
real
we're
quick.
not. Yeah, go for it.
Nah. United, answer the DMs. Yes or no?
No, don't do that. Actually, do it, do it. Oh, what? Who put him down, bro? Can we put him back up? Can we put him back up, please? Just for 2 seconds.
Just for 2 seconds. Just bring up refreshment. Go for 2 seconds.
You won't do it. You won't do it. You
The
won't do
deep
it.
state has told me to play this clip, courtesy of Jetpack Boy.
Oh, what?
Jetpack.
Oh my god, no.
All right. I'm gonna ask that we please bring up Sun Sidis, please. Or is it Soon Sidis?
It's Sunside, you fucking moron.
Wait, we didn't call you up here, Jetpack.
Hi, Sun Sidis. How can I help you?
Can you guys hear me?
Is that how I pronounce it? Sun Sidis?
Hold on. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Alright. So, my first question is, what steps are you guys taking on dealing with the current opioid crisis in America?
You know, I think this is honestly one of the most important questions that we've gotten in any of our press briefings as of late, especially considering this is the first one. You know, the opiate crisis is taking over American lives all across the nation, and the president is committed by the end of his term to getting fentanyl off the street and getting crack in the hands of children. And so, you know, we're not going to work to, you know, try to take off all drugs. That's impossible. What we're going to do is take opiates out of the hands of children and teenagers, which is absolutely killing people, and we're going to place it with more lethal and more addictive drugs.
What?
Alright, thank you.
Okay.
Big supporter of opioids.
Big supporter. Mr. Secretary, changes and latitudes of this Department of Commerce and Labor. Go ahead. Please bring him up. Bring him up, please.
Game Lab.
Hi, Lottie.
Hi there, everyone. I have a question specifically with regards to, I know there's a lot of changes coming in USM, but I'm wondering if you have any update on the new base?
Mr. President, if you want to.
What's the question again?
Do you have any update on the new base?
For which branch?
The base of my cock, bitch.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That just
no update at this time. No update.
if we can go ahead and bring up
you bamboozled me, bro.
If we can go ahead and bring up the fake Vice President of the United States, not my Vice President, Game Lab 2017, please. If we can bring up Game Lab 2017, please.
Who Golaros have?
Hi, Game Lab.
Hey, Game Lab 2017, Potato News. Mr. President, what do you have to say about the allegations that you made an alt of Arnie Vinnick, your vice president?
They're true.
They're true? So you willingly and knowingly made a blacklisted individual your second in command?
You're just bringing us both down, Arnie.
I'm sorry, I am not the vice president. I am.
Get this guy off of here. Can somebody get
No,
this guy
no.
off?
Kick him off the
Hey,
stage.
stop silencing the
Get
media.
this guy
Stop
off of
silencing
here.
the media. I'm the president of Truth News.
Please,
Stop
Get
silencing.
Jetpack,
Stop
Jetpack, if you
silencing
could
the
get this
media.
guy out of here. Get this guy out of here,
Wait,
please.
No, no.
Somebody get this
Stop
guy out.
silencing the media.
Take this.
Mr. President, why are you
I'm not silencing the
helping
media.
why
My
are you
name is
helping
Tim Fulcher,
blacklisted
and I approve this
individuals?
message.
Why are you
Secret
helping
Service,
blacklisted
bro.
individuals evade, Mr. President?
You loser. Jetpack. It was a joke. You were crazy. Oh my god.
Potato
Alright,
News
kick
will
this
be
guy
reporting
off.
on this. Potato
Kick
News
this
will be
guy
reporting
off.
on this, Mr. President. I don't appreciate you.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and go with
I need a screenshot of this.
Is it Galaros? Can we go with Galaros, please? Somebody can bring up Galaros. Hi,
Hello,
Mr.
hello.
Galaros. How can I help you?
Firstly, how are you guys today? How are you doing?
Bad.
Bad?
Yeah, the Republican debate's happening in about an hour, and I still haven't gotten my Pizza Hut delivered to my house, so I'm doing pretty bad. But if you want to send me like $20 on PayPal, it'll be a lot better.
I'm too broke for that. Sorry. But the real question is, do you believe that pee is stored in the balls?
Wait, say that one more time.
That's not a hard question.
So pea store. Okay. Pussy bread. Can someone bring up pussy bread?
Buddy.
Sorry about that, folks. Some happened. I don't know. If somebody can bring up pussy bread, please. Hi, pussy bread. Go ahead. Can anyone hear the pussy bread?
Stop.
So you might want to go down and then come back up. Hold, please, folks. We're having technical difficulties. You know. Somebody bring back up pussy bread.
I would like that.
There we go. It's working. It's working. There we go. Go ahead with your question, pussy bread.
So, how long have you two been in a committed relationship?
The president is in a relationship with a black woman. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely not black. I'm definitely an Indian woman with a red dot on my forehead.
And she's
That is incorrect.
definitely
It has
a
been proven
woman.
that you are a black male, and he is in a committed relationship with you.
I guess you didn't see a sign last night.
Clearly.
Go check the news channel. Go look for a
Go check the
I
news
was there,
channel.
trust me,
You'll
I
see my
know.
stance on this. So somebody take this guy down, please.
No,
I'm
not yet. Hold
silencing
on.
them. I'm silencing him.
Hold on.
What's up?
Stop being gay. That's my last sentence.
Whoa.
All right, get him out of here.
Get
All
him
right,
out of here.
Can we bring up Nathan?
It's Nathan underscore Athathanan.
Nathan.
Or
Go ahead.
Hello, Mr. President.
Hi.
He said
I have
hi
a
to you.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Which type of women do you prefer? Like which ethnic?
You know what I like.
He likes black women. All right, Rob 9991444555555, please.
Oh, he's gonna ask his question.
Yeah. Hi, Rob. Welcome back. You're a little quiet, Rob. I can't really hear you.
Oh, here's the question. Okay, so the Navy have SEALs. Would those SEALs be transferred of the Army, aka NGS, according MOS, which is yes, they should be able to transfer.
I can answer this question. So the question was, okay, so the Navy SEALs would have these SEALs be transferred to the Army, aka NGS, the according MOS, which is National Guard Green Berets, or what would happen to them? And the answer is yes. Thank you. Somebody can take him down, please. If you answered this question.
I had a stroke reading that. Oh my god.
Someone,
Sorry.
someone bring up aka Cool Guy 96, please. Hi, Mr. White House Chief of Staff.
Okay, let me get my notepad up real quick.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Can
I'd
you
like to
state
ask
who
a
you're with,
question.
please?
Okay, I'm actually on behalf of the people at the moment. I'd like to
Okay.
ask a question to verify
Which
information
people?
I obtained from within the White House from a secret source. So, is it true that the White House is supplying opioids to?
Can somebody bring up
I
internal
missed this
developer,
question.
please?
I didn't hear.
Internal developer. Go ahead, Mr. Internal. Woo!
Hello, Mr. Press Secretary,
Yeah.
Mr. President. Mr. Press Secretary, I have a question for the people of Colorado.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why are you ordering Domino's and not Chipotle? What do you
I'm
have
not
against the
ordering
Mexican
Domino's.
people? Why are you
I'm not
ordering
ordering.
Papa John's instead of Chipotle? What do
I'm
you
not
have
ordering
against the
Papa
Mexican?
John's. I'm ordering Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut's
Why are
good.
you ordering Pizza Hut when you could be ordering Chipotle? What do you have against the Mexican people, Mr. Press Secretary?
Mr. Internal, I'll have you know
I can
Is
answer
this
that for you.
is this
that
indicative of the
the
president's
steak
plan?
bowls.
Is
The
this
steak bowls.
indicative of the president's plan to create a wall with Mexico?
If I can
Is he
respond,
boycotting Chipotle?
I'll respond to you if you let me respond. You know, in fact, the reason I'm not eating Chipotle is because those steak bowls with queso make me gassy. Anyway. All right.
For jokes, bro. Jetpack. Change my name.
Someone bring up Mama Gobies,
Change my
please.
name.
Hello.
Hey.
Bro.
How y'all doing?
Good,
Arnie
Mama
Vinnick,
Gobies.
how are you? Big fan. Big fan. Jetpack, that was supposed to be between me and you, bro. Don't fucking ban me again, bitch.
Can you ask your question,
God
please?
damn it. Oh no, I don't have a question. I'm just chilling here.
Get off then. Get out of here.
No.
Get
no,
out of here.
No.
Get out of here.
No.
All right,
We don't
folks.
want. I can't say that.
You know, if there's no other question, oh, Paul JKL.
Oh, Paul, what's your question?
This is a big one. Oh.
Paul.
Oh.
Paul.
Paul, please.
You can bring
There we
yourself
go.
up.
I did not want to talk. Someone's invited
What's
me
up?
up.
So what's your question, Mr.
What's your
JKL
question?
Esquire?
How will you address the FBI traffic division?
This is an amazing question. You know, the FBI, while we do want to ensure that the FBI is able to engage individuals through enforcement of traffic law, we also want to make sure that we are respecting the jurisdiction of the state of Colorado, and the state of Colorado has already said that they are not asking for the FBI to patrol the streets in reference to their bill, which, you know, we can talk a little bit more about it later. It's currently being contested in the courts, and we're hoping that the court decides in the right way. But, you know, at this time, I think the correct approach to the FBI traffic division is that we cite any person that has a Colorado license plate.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
All right, can somebody bring up Nathan? Because he's the only one that hasn't asked the question thus far.
Lewis hasn't.
Hello, guys.
Oh, I don't.
What's your question, Lewis?
I don't remember putting it in my hands.
What's up, Luis?
So how do you feel about your secretary's execution?
Excuse me?
Your
What?
Secretary of Defense.
He died?
He's hosting his execution on Saturday.
His execution?
That's one way
Yes,
to get
his
activity, I
execution,
guess.
his own execution.
Did he plan it himself?
Yes, he's having his own execution.
That's
Saturday.
suicide.
You know, we're gonna have to circle back with you on that one. We're gonna have to circle back with you on that one.
Yeah, we'll have to do a circle and get back.
We're just gonna draw a big circle, and then we're
just
gonna give it back.
frisbee it. We're gonna
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Go ahead and go ahead, Nathan.
Going off of what Paul JKL said, there have been rumors of the FBI traffic division, you know, maybe being a little bit, I don't want to say biased, but I heard they only cite black people. Is that true, or how would this be addressed if it's true? Because
they aren't.
a lot of the African American people in this
Mr.
community.
President,
Oh, go ahead.
I got this. I know the response to this question. You know,
Oh,
the
go ahead.
FBI is just very racist, and that's okay.
My, oh my, that's actually great. I think we should keep the FBI as a
Okay. All
only
right. Somebody get
department
him out of here.
Why
because
would
we
we
don't like.
change the way America is? You know.
Yeah. America's not racist. It's traditional. All right, folks. We are getting on out of here. Thank you all for attending the
Excuse
first
me, I
press
have a
briefing.
question.
What's your question,
Oh,
Jetpack Boy?
hi, Nancy Bardo from
ZZ
CNN.
XE,
Go ahead,
sure.
Nancy.
Thank you. Um, sorry, I'm nervous.
No, it's okay. Please take your time.
How does the federal government plan to address the rampant disparity between how the state police and the federal government is acting? Why
Can you
are you
repeat your
laughing at me,
question?
sir?
Can you repeat your question, please?
I'm not sure I can.
No one's. Wait. No, we have a new person. Can somebody bring up Michael Black? Hi, Michael Black. Go ahead, please.
Let's go to the gym, buddy. Let's go to the gym, buddy. Let's go to the gym, buddy. Aliens, they will know my power. I need more bullets. I need more bullets. I need more bullets. I need more bullets. Bigger weapons. Bigger weapons. Bigger weapons. I need more bullets. I need more bullets. Whoa. Thanks for the protein, sir. Watch me ride that horse, sir. Hasta la vista, baby. Hasta la vista, baby. Hasta la vista, baby.
All right. Well, I think there's a good response that comes from that, which is, I also need more bullets.
What?
Anyway, Great Jakers. Can someone bring up Great Jakers? This is the guy we need up here.
Can we also bring Mango up at the same time? Joint question.
No, we need to bring up Great Jakers, please.
And
I
he's
just
real,
hopped
isn't he?
on.
Hi, Jakers. How are you?
Good. I just hopped on. What are your
Go ahead with your question.
What are your thoughts? You announced in the Boulder recall server that it was canceled. Why'd you decide to attempt to cancel it even though it didn't end up happening?
The governor, or sorry, not the governor, the president decided to cancel the recall petition specifically against the governor because we feel as though there is no point in extending drama and toxicity given the negative effect it has caused for not only the community, but also for the state government and its ability to operate. Right now, all we have heard about over the past 2 to 3 days has been. Was that not your question?
No, I was
Oh.
coughing. No, that was
Well,
my question.
Oh, that was your question. Okay, sorry. I wanted to make sure I wasn't off track. The point is that we were removing that gubernatorial recall because we feel as though if the people wanted to recall the governor, then the people would have come together and recalled the governor on their own accord. However, we are establishing that because of the recall that we're currently pushing, which is the recall against the state assembly, that the reason we are pushing that is simply because the state assembly is only pushing unconstitutional legislation that is infringing on the rights of not only the federal government, but also on the rights of the people of the state of Colorado.
Thank you. I have one more thing.
Go ahead.
Speaker Max submitted a bill in order that appears to be written to prevent the recall of the state government, titled the Recall and Referendum Act. It contains several provisions that many are saying will make it more difficult to recall the state government. These provisions include any elected official in Colorado is subject to recall only after serving 2/3 of their term blank. To initiate a recall, a petition consisting of 2/3 of the voters, 2/3 of the voters of the amount of voters in the previous election, and the validity of the recall is up to the discretion of the Colorado State Registrar. What are your thoughts on that?
I sat down with the president a few hours before this press conference, and we went through and we reviewed the contents of the legislation that was proposed by the Speaker of the House, the Speaker of the Assembly, I should say. The thing that we're really talking about here is that the Speaker of the Assembly is pushing legislation that is not only disenfranchising his own constituents that voted him in, that are now trying to recall him, but it is also seeking to employ a conflict of interest that should have never been introduced in the first place. This piece of legislation is not working for Coloradans, and it's not going to work in the end anyway. what's going to end up happening is that the FEC is going to certify, and they already have certified, we are going to await the words of group management. And if group management decides to go forward with the recall election and approve the actions of the Federal Election Commission and of the citizens, then it will go forward. The state legislature is not going to sit around and legislate things to prevent themselves from being recalled. That in itself is not only voter disenfranchisement, but a evident violation of the Voting Rights Act of 1965. And if it comes to it, we are assuring that the Department of Justice will litigate this as they are currently litigating the other actions and unconstitutional actions from the state of Colorado.
Any update on who will be running the CIA, as both the director and deputy director have resigned?
Yes, the president has nominated a replacement to the Central Intelligence Agency Directorate position, and that is Robbie Beast Pro 90,000. He's an incredibly experienced individual, and we wish him luck in his endeavor at the CIA in ensuring that that agency is running smoothly.
Thank you. That'll be all.
Thank you. Can someone bring up United Bad? Okay, no, we're not doing that.
Can you bring up Mango?
What is happening behind you?
Oh my bad. I was watching TikTok. Can we bring up Mango?
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank you all for showing up to our first press conference. I think this was an incredible success.
Jetpack, bring Mango up.
And yeah, thank you so much for coming. We can go ahead and end the stage now, please. We can end the
Jetpack,
stage.
Bring Mango up.
End the stage, please.
Jetpack, bring Mango
End
up,
the
please.
stage.
Paul, bring Mango up, please.
Oh, bring Mango up, please.
Please bring Mango up, please. He's had his hand raised forever.
Hello.
What's your
Well,
question?
My
Mango?
questions in Dino, because I can't remember.
What?
Jetpack touches me in no areas.